New Year's resolutions for most of us often include achieving and maintaining a healthy weight, as well as adopting healthy habits all around. The month of January is a great time to reevaluate your health and set realistic goals for weight loss. Here to share tips on how to maintain your health is Dr. Caroline Elena with Baptist Medical Group Primary Care, North Hill. Dr. Elena, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me here.
Absolutely. To get started, tell us a little about yourself and internal medicine.
So I initially became interested in medicine through my father's example. He works as a family physician in Metro Atlanta to this day, and through his influence, I learned about what a special privilege it is to work in the field of medicine, working with people to achieve a goal of general wellness, and also being with them and caring for them during their times of feeling vulnerable if they become ill.
Awesome. Fantastic. I know that during the winter months, it can be sort of difficult to stay healthy and active. So what are some tips you have for avoiding some of these wintertime illnesses like the cold and the flu?
So I find the winter months to be especially challenging in maintaining a healthy lifestyle for a number of reasons. Number one, the weather gets cold and dreary. There are yummy snacks abound, so a lot of temptation to kind of get off a healthy diet. And then additionally, with the daylight savings, I find that fosters this instinct to go into hibernation mode. And so a couple of good tips for maintaining a healthy lifestyle through the winter months is just kind of planning ahead of time what your goals are going to be, planning out an exercise routine and how to stay active whenever there are challenges ahead, such as the weather. On a rainy day, if you're normally somebody who walks around outside, planning to go to a local gym or the YMCA. Additionally, having a workout buddy and somebody to keep you accountable is a great tool and also helps foster friendship and common goals that way.
Fantastic. We know that weight loss is a very popular New Year's resolution for many. Why is maintaining that healthy weight so important?
So healthy weight is very important for a number of reasons. We find that whenever folks are overweight, that's associated with poor sleep quality, which causes overall fatigue. People feel tired. And additionally, having excess weight is associated with multiple medical problems such as high blood pressure, diabetes, coronary artery disease, which is the leading cause of death in America.
Wow, that does not sound good. Overweight and obese, those are words that we hear a lot, but I would assume that just for the layperson, they seem sort of vague. So what exactly does it mean to be overweight or obese?
So a lot of clinicians will use an objective measure called the BMI as a tool to help measure somebody's weight. And so this is a ratio of somebody's weight to their height, and we use certain numbers as the parameters. And if you're over a certain number, that's associated with being overweight. So it's just kind of a calculation and a metric to have an objective way to measure that. Other ways to keep track of weight additionally is waist circumference, as that enlarges. That's again associated with obesity and a sign of having excess weight. The BMI is not a perfect measure of your weight, though, because as people gain more muscle mass, that's heavier than fat. And so somebody may be in the overweight category, but looking at their body habitus and kind of their makeup, it's important to keep those factors in mind as well.
Gotcha. For those who are looking to lose weight, what are some manageable factors that can lead to healthy weight loss?
So the key is really to make small, sustainable goals, few pounds at a time. You want to objectively look at your lifestyle and look for room for improvement. Making small changes, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, walking to church if you're able to, or riding your bike to work if that's safe. Additionally, things with diet, making healthy substitutions in your recipe is a great way to add nutrition to the things that you're eating, as well as cut back on unnecessary calories. During the holiday, it's especially important to pay attention to portion control. So you don't have to feel like you're cheating yourself or missing out in the holiday festivities and fun. Just have a smaller portion. And again, keeping a goal ahead of time, thinking, this is what I'm going to limit it to. is also important. Additionally, keeping track of alcohol that you consume. So that's a source of a lot of calories and sugar that people don't always consider. So everything in moderation is okay, but again, being disciplined and how much you're consuming and keeping track of that. So I have some patients who like using the MyFitnessPal app. There are a lot of other weight loss or even just health kind of wellness apps available to help keep people on track and logging their daily activity as well as the food that they're eating to kind of help keep them working to achieve their goal.
Yeah, that's great advice. I know that involuntary weight loss is also a problem for some. Can you sort of explain the causes and how to avoid that?
So usually unintentional weight loss is a warning sign for us that something else may be going on in somebody's life. As people age, muscle mass tends to decline, so you can see weight loss with that for that reason. Other times it can be related to an underlying medical problem like an inflammatory process, advanced heart or lung disease, seeing it also with underlying cancers. So you want to pay attention to the trend. Has this been kind of a slow, gradual change, or did it happen all of a sudden within a short amount of time? Additionally, one of the most common reasons for unintentional weight loss we're seeing is actually underlying depressed mood. People have loss of appetite. And another part of aging, actually, which isn't totally abnormal, but as your taste and smell senses decline, you kind of lose some of the appetite in that regard. So just want to pay attention to that trend. And if someone is unintentionally losing weight, that is something that I would bring to the attention of their doctor.
Okay. I know you mentioned earlier about how important it is to maybe sort of have a fitness buddy or an accountability partner. Where are some places that people can go for support in pursuit of this new healthy lifestyle?
So there are a few running clubs here in Pensacola. I actually just joined one this season to kind of help get me through Thanksgiving and Christmas and keeping active. Also, there's the local YMCA. We've got a number of dietitians, physical therapists within the community. Even your local pharmacy has information on healthy ways to maintain a healthy lifestyle, and then also a place where you can go check up on your blood pressure and keep track of that.
Fantastic. Is there anything else you want to share about healthy habits or weight loss or anything like that? No?
You can do it.
You can do it. Great advice. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Alina, for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.